Hey YouTube, today we're going to check out the MagicYoYo K8 Leopard. This is the MagicYoYo K8 Leopard. I ordered this on AliExpress for around $17, but you can also find it at other online retailers. The K8 doesn't have a lip under the rim but does have these machine steps, possibly to help with weight distribution, but you'll have to get creative with thumb grinds and such. There's a slight mound at the center of the cup, so finger spins will have to be off-centered. One of my other K8s did come with a plastic inner cap, but I never got around to try it out. I believe this colorway and the black and red combination are the only versions where the body comes in this blasted finish. The others have a semi-gloss finish. So the K8 comes in at 67 grams in weight, 59.5 millimeters in diameter, 44.8 millimeters in width, and have a 4.5 millimeter string gap. Looks like mine came with an unshielded 8-ball concave style bearing. Seems like there's an issue with the bearing, so I'll do a cleaning and see how this yo-yo performs. Let me know in the comments section if you'd like to know what I do to clean my bearings. So I've owned the Leopard for a couple of months now, and the very first time when I got it, I actually was not a huge fan of it. The shape is a little bit different, I guess, at least for me. It's one of MagicYoYo's a little bit wider yo-yos. At first it kind of just felt really strange in the hand, but after a couple of months of actually getting used to it, I'm finding out the capability of this yo-yo is actually very, very good. It's very lightweight, and it seems like there's a lot of focus onto the central axis, which makes this yo-yo extremely bouncy on those string tricks. But even though with all that focus at the center, it still has enough rim weight to actually do long tech tricks. Yeah, so even though it's really bouncy, I actually got a pretty nasty bruise from the rim when practicing about 2 weeks ago. So I have this colorway, which is looks like the aluminum with some splash purple splatters and stuff. I have other colorways, and the other colorways actually has kind of a blasted finish, but this one isn't. But even then, it's okay on the body grinds and stuff. There's no lip underneath the rim because there's so many different kind of like tapers of machining in there. So thumb grinds or any type of finger grinds has to be done kind of at a tilt, and then it kind of becomes a finger spin. And I don't think you could do a very centered finger spin because there's a slight mound in the center of that inner cup. So this is one of MagicYoYo's wider yo-yos, so I think it actually might do pretty good for horizontal. Yeah, it's actually not bad, and it feels pretty balanced. And that's the thing that I guess was catching me off guard, because usually I'm more familiar, or I prefer slightly rim weighted concentration for the yo-yos. So this actually took me a couple of weeks to get used to it because of the weight and the way it feels, but after getting used to it, this is definitely a very competition level type of speed playing yo-yo. It's wide, lightweight, very bouncy, just a lot of control to it. Let's check out that vibe. So just out of experience, usually wider yo-yos tend to be harder to keep from making vibe because of just the machining process. There's more variables to think about. There's so many flies and bugs, but this actually has barely any type of fingernail vibe. It's more onto where there's this kind of a step between this outer rim area and then to the center of the profile. So overall, this is a great yo-yo. I think I got it for around $18 to $20, but for its price point, it's definitely not a risk to actually take to try out this yo-yo. Although this is not my everyday carry, it is slowly climbing up there to maybe even become one of my top 10 favorites.
Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.